Hello. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I recently purchased the Rust palette by Melt Cosmetics, and I want to do a first impression. I haven't played with it yet, so I'll just give you a sneak peek. Looks like that. One of my shades came broken, the shade Redox. It's a shimmer. Melt Cosmetics shadows are very, very soft, the shimmers especially. So I've had this experience in the past, specifically with Sephora shipping it, that my palette comes broken. So they are shipping another one, but I'm going to play with this for now. And so here's the little twist on the first impression. What I want to do is surprise myself with the colors I use. So let me explain. So I saw this on Instagram and like TikTok. I'm not really sure who created it. I saw Paula Wolf do it, but I'm not sure if she was the first one. Anyway, so I have numbers 1 through 10 because there are 10 shadows in the palette. I'm going to cut them up and I'm going to pick like 3 to 4 random numbers, and then those are the colors I'm going to use today to create an eye look. So hopefully it looks good. I mean, it is the same palette, so hopefully all the shades kind of go together no matter when you use them. But hopefully it's not just like, how many shimmers are there? There's 3 shimmers, so hopefully it's not just all the 3 shimmers. But, you know, whatever. We'll work with what we have. So before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out. And then you can follow me on my makeup-related Instagram. All that stuff is always down below. Let's dive right in. I just primed my face really quickly because it was like feeling very dry. So I used the Rose Ceramide Cream by Pixi, the Primer Water by Smashbox, and then my Tatcha Silk Canvas. So yeah, I'm going to do my foundation probably off camera, but I just wanted to prime my skin first. So I'm going to clip my hair back really quickly. Okay, and we're going to dive right in. So I put everything in this little container thing. I cut up the 10 pieces of paper, and they're going to be in here. So I'm going to pick 3. And so here we go. Two, 5, and 3. Okay, so those are our colors, 2, 5, and 3. I'll try and use them like in the order that they came, but I'm not sure. So let's check out our colors. So 2 is Antique, which is this beautiful like peachy shade. 1, 2, 3. 3 is Erode, which is this yellow, like mustard yellow. And 5 is Tarnish, which is kind of like a brown. So that'll be my lid shade probably. I kind of wanted to use the shade Rust, but it's fine. So I think first I'm going to prime my eyes. And I just have the Flower Beauty concealer right here because I am self-tan. So this is going to be my darker shade of concealer when I do my full face, even though it's really not that dark, but it's my darkest shade that I have. All right, and then I'm just going to dust over that with one of the shades in this IBY Beauty palette. It's just kind of like a, almost like a skin tone shade, but just to set everything down. All right, I zoomed you in a little bit. And so the first shade I'm going to use is number 2, which is the Antique shade, which is that guy right there. And I'm just going to put that all in my crease using the same brush that I was just using. Ooh, I like that. It's like a peachy. I mean, I could tell it was peach from the pan, but I like it. Okay. Okay, so that's blending out really, really nicely. There is a little bit of kickback in the palette, but like I said, their shadows are pretty soft, so I'm not surprised. But I think this is blending out really nicely. And it's like, there's a lot of pigment behind that kind of soft color, you know what I mean? Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade, I guess I'll go in the order. I think I picked number 5 second, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's this one right here. It's a shimmery brown, kind of. I'm going to put that all over my lid. Oh, it's like a green. I don't know that these colors are really going to work together that much, but we'll see. It's kind of like a golden green. Okay, So that shade is on. It's not like the most pigmented, but it's pretty. I like it. I'm not sure that I would pair it with like a peach crease, but here we are. So, and then I'm going to just take the last shade, which is Erode, which is this beautiful like mustard yellow. And I'm just going to take a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner into the crease, kind of blending those two shades together. And then I'm going to dip back into my shimmer because I kind of lost it when I blended out the outer corner. So I'm just going to tap a little bit more on the lid. All right, so that kind of concludes the eye portion right now. I think I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and then I will do a little bit on the lower lash line, nothing like crazy. So be right back. Okay, so I did the rest of my makeup except for my lips right now. I added some eyeliner and mascara, and then I'm gonna go back into the palette and just run like a couple colors on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take this shade, or I'm gonna take these two, Erode and Antique, and just mix them together, and then run them lightly, just so there's a little bit of something on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take my mascara again and just run it over my lower lashes. Okay, and so that is basically the completed look. I'm just going to throw on like a gloss or something. I'm just going to use my Fenty Glow lip gloss. So I kind of hate how the rest of my makeup like turned out. Not a fan. Just really quickly, so I used, you saw what I primed with. I used my Peach Perfect foundation because I'm a little self-tan. Well, I'm very self-tan. I don't know if you can tell, but this is supposed to be like a darker shade for me. It's the shade Nude, and it's still like too light for like this stage I'm at for self-tanning. And I think this concealer, like I put this on first underneath this, I think it really like pinkened everything up. So I think I look like very warm on my body, and then I'm very pink in my face. So just not really loving it. And then something is like, I don't know what it was. I used the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. I don't know if that's what it is, but like it's kind of being really weird on my upper lip and like in my, like on my nose. I don't know. This is unrelated to the video, but I'm just letting you know I'm not feeling my makeup right now. Yeah, it just feels like it looks really heavy. I don't know. I used the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, so that is gorgeous. I used my Jouer Rose Cut Gems. You'll be seeing a lot of this. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen a lot of it, but it's beautiful, and I'm loving all of the shades. I used the shade Crystalline, and then I went in later with Garnet and just mixed those two on my cheeks. It's such a pigmented palette. It's so good. I love it. I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I used my Hank and Henry eyeliner. I used the IBY highlight and contour palette for my kind of like contouring, and I used the shade Contour too. And yeah, in my brows I used the Brow Gal by Tonya Crooks. I love this stuff. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that in a lot of makeup of the day posts recently because I've been like obsessed with it. I think that's it for the makeup. So let's talk about the palette really quickly. So I think all the colors blended really well. I'm actually like, I like the look that came out of the end because I thought that they weren't really going together at first, but then when I kind of all blended together, I think it looks really nice. I'm going to post some swatches for you guys. I'm going to do them now. Like after this video is done, I'm going to actually do them. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. I really like the palette so far. I think the color scheme is beautiful. When I'm filming this right now, it's still available, so check it out. I will link what I can down below. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. This is the shade Classic. It's just kind of like a yellow, like matte shade. This is the shade Antique, which is one of the shades I used today. This is the shade Erode, which is another shade I used today. This is Rubbish. Tarnish. Rust. Redox or something? Redix? I'm not sure how you say that. More. Ravage. And this one is Rot Squared. So those are all the shades in the Rust palette.